Howdy guys, and welcome to Cyber City 2157, a visual novel game. Don't know much about it, thought I'd play it, see what it's like. The music is very eerie and creepy, and I like that. Let's start a new game. Insert the first cassette. The voice in my head. Where are we? Is there a controller support, I wonder? There are. Who are we? Look around. What do you see? There's a spaceport in the middle of the desert and nothing else for many kilometers around, except maybe a few tumbleweeds. Don't hear any sound. It's the perfect stillness of the desert, but it gives me no clue what's happening around. I see the rocket ready for a launch, and it seems like there isn't much time before it to start. How did we get here? I don't remember. Does it matter now? Everybody get ready. We have liftoff. Who are these people? They sound like they're near us. Can you see them? No, I think they're in this building, which is on the edge of the desert. 3, 2, 1. Start of the lifting engines. What a sound! It was deafening. It would not be funny to lose my hearing. Can you warn me next time, moron? I thought it'd be funny to scare you a little. Don't be angry. Instead, listen to what I'm going to tell you. Come on, but don't think I'll forgive you so easily. Rocket is rising and leaving clouds of dust, covering the whole desert with it. Whoops, dust has covered my eyesight. The first stage is successful. We're gaining altitude, and every member of the team should focus. The rocket is accelerating. It's tearing clouds, amazingly. How can this heavy thing fly? It's not just a heavy pile of metal, it's a high-tech invention. If you were wiser, perhaps you could understand. Maybe I'm not very smart, but I'm not as boring as you are. Oh. The image starts to fade, replaced by another one. Then a new picture appears. The ship entered the Earth's orbit. We're so high! It's a wonderful sight of our old planet. What a pity you can't see it. Sometimes you're so annoying, but I need to get along with it for a while. Although... Oh, why are you so serious? It hurts me. You're so angry, my elder brother. Orbital injection has been successful. Stabilization of the ship has completed. Ready for the general mission. Do you hear us, team? Yes, Center. There's a small signal lag, but I can hear you. Ready to dispatch the general mission. Something's wrong. Antennas are not deployed. Stop. How do you know that? You could not see it without me. I just know that, but I won't tell you how. Your behavior is too bad, younger brother. Center, we have a problem. Antennas have not opened. We've tried to run them from the backup unit, but it was unsuccessful. Damn it. Wait a bit. We'll look into the indicators on our screens. There's something strange near the antenna. Something like a shadow. It's over. It's disappeared. All indicators and ship systems are normal. You need to get out and inspect the ship. There's no other way to solve this problem. The system calculated the success probabilities for the solution at 87 out of 100. Affirmative. I'm moving out. The hatch opens. The figure of an astronaut, tiny compared with the ship, and invisible contrasted with the Earth, has fallen from it. How symbolic it is. I'm shivering. Don't shiver. I'm shivering with you, in case you forgot. Egress has been perfect. There were no problems. I'm moving to the antennas. The figure starts moving, clinging to the protrusions on the spacecraft's skin like a little space monkey. How cute and stupid can you be at the same time? I've reached the antennas, starting an inspection. You shouldn't be here. Go away. Run before it's too late. Center, I hear voices. Something's wrong over here. I will continue to dispatch the mission. Check the equipment. Repeat, I can't hear you. Shh. What an unpleasant voice. Doesn't forecast anything good. Had he disobeyed him? Yes, I don't understand where did that voice come from. There's no one around us, only space. Center, alert, my hands are sliding. I'm losing contact with the ship. I can't hold it. It's that the wind blows here. It is absolutely impossible. What the hell's going on here? Can you hear me? Center, I've lost contact with the ship. Why didn't you listen to us? Why didn't you listen to us? Why didn't you listen to us? The figure of an astronaut starts to move away, like a blown plastic bag. Poor space monkey. Why does it always happen, the elder brother? These are another voices. They are not from here. These people don't understand what they're dealing with. Maybe you should stop talking in riddles, nerdy. Akira, get in touch. According to our data, you are drawn away from the ship. My hands. I fly away from the ship. Monkey is very sad and scared. What a pity. Heck, Akira, get a hold of yourself. We'll think up something. While they're thinking, the form is moving further away from the ship, surrounded only by silence. Shh, I hear the rattle of metal. Center, antennas have opened, I did it! That's correct, antennas began to open. Remember how we were looking at the moon? Everything is over. Goodbye, little younger brother. Stay well, old man. Harotobira. Am I awake now? What a strange dream I've seen today. Everything was so real, as if I'd seen it all with my own eyes. What was the name of this cosmonaut? Monkey? Sometimes we can really see funny things in our dreams. More scary things. Antennas. Why did they deploy the antennas? I should understand the logic of my dreams. And all those scenes? They're so familiar. Where could I have seen all of this? Okay, it's time to get out of bed. My day begins pretty early. I check the mail and decide to continue to sleep or get to work. Usually I work by remote contracts, and my last client was in my own town. I haven't been told the name of the company, and all their activities are a mystery for me. My goal is to create a replica of the director's wife for the holographic interface. It's fast and clean work. They don't want to fully deal with me by email, and this makes my work more complicated. Their reluctance can be compared only with my reluctance to leave the home. But I really needed money, and there was no other work on the horizon. I didn't want to go back to the office. Colleagues, constant communication, bosses. Those things scare me more than a problem with money. Although who am I fooling? Now I work the same way. I cling with the last bit of strength to the image of a free man. I even remember the names of my colleagues. I should stop thinking about it, not to feel disgusted with myself. System, activate the postal service. The screen began to move. Waves on the screen began shaping something like an image. The screen is old, and I prefer to use the voice interface. You have 2 new messages. Open them? Irony. The person who does the holographic molds can't afford the system for reproducing them. Open and read them aloud. Message first from AKSC. Dear Cosmo Boy, we inform you that today it is necessary to come to our office according to the contract. We'll wait for you at the usual time. Your customer. Save 20 minutes to go. Customer executes all terms of the contract. It's perfect. Go to the next message. Second message from ISM. Remember how we looked at the moon? Received 1 minute ago. What nonsense. These words sound familiar, as if I've heard them recently. Postal Service, give me more information about the sender. This sender normally sends a message from within the system. I don't understand. Reference. Explain in detail. ISM, internal system message. Message doesn't have an external sender. It was sent with the device you're using at the moment. If message contains an error code, then move it to the help topic corresponding to this error. If the message contains text, possibly your system has undergone an external invasion. The end of reference. Remember how I looked at the moon? I heard these words in my dream. An unusual coincidence. How is this possible? Someone breaking my system only to leave such an incomprehensible message? Maybe it's some kind of code. And another message will be sent with more information. Hackers may be planning something bad. It could cause me trouble. Postal Service, freeze the action with the second message. Error. The message with this number isn't detected. You have only one message with the sender AKSC. Self-destructive message. Things are becoming more and more interesting. But I've got to get ready for work. I can't be late or I'll get a fine. I have to call customer service this evening. I hope they can explain something to me about my old system. Postal Service, report about the weather on the street and turn off. Temperature outside is plus 15 degrees. Sun is in the blue sector. Have a nice day. The system turns off and stops emitting a hum. Yes, the morning starts quite strange. A bit of leftovers from the refrigerator for breakfast will be enough, then I can go. Every day goes that way since I've started working with this company. In the morning, this feeling of infinite repetition of individual actions looks absolutely crisp. The brain just woke up and it's full of energy for these actions. And the brain starts to make plans for the day. Wake up, stay in bed, have breakfast, take a shower, remember it's time to go to work, choose clothes for today, leave the house. Every day, the pink light of the sun in the east covers the city and wakes the inhabitants. People wake up and move to work like ants. They're ants like me, driven by my needs to the places where I meet the needs of other people. Molds industry emerged just a few years ago, and the power of the systems became sufficient for processing. At first, the molds were a service for the rich and big companies, but gradually they began to be used in the homes of ordinary people. Standard molds are not expensive, but they require a fairly powerful system. Personal molds are difficult to manufacture. The sun never sets, it just changes colors from one to another and attaches their entire life of the city to these colors. Blue sector, it's time to wake. Pink sector, it's time to go to work. It's time to listen to people's conversations on the way to work. Time to look into the sky. Time to relax. When you create the mold, you need to collect all the data about the object, the voice, behavior, movement. The most important thing is to create AI, which should be able to fully simulate a human and hide all of its disadvantages. Speech defects, problems in appearance, cantankerous character, all of this must be removed. It's necessary to add everything the customer finds indispensable. It may be improved appearance or modified tone of voice. It should be the perfect copy, which is much better than the original. One car over the sun was replaced by another. Checkpoint passed. Time to reach the workplace. Time to work. Time to produce work. Time to talk with colleagues. They already think I'm equal with them. They gossip about the boss, talk about their families. They share with each other the successes and failures. Today they especially talk about the news that they saw on the TV yesterday. It was the launch in orbit of a research ship. Objectives of the research are not specified. And after conversations, I understand that the company is directly related to these studies. I wanted to know the details about their participation, but the workers stopped talking and changed another topic when I approached them. I think they didn't fully accept me as a colleague, and they didn't want to violate company policy. And it goes that way in every company where I've worked. Nowhere did I really fit in with the team. And I left as soon as my project ended. Sometimes former colleagues wanted contact with me, even called, but I did not answer them. I don't know why. My need for communication was minimal. The only thing that I was able to hear from their discussions is something connected with Frost, but it doesn't help me to get the full information. To get off at the break. To spend a break. To think about spending an evening. To feel that today the sun is moving more slowly than usual. To get back to the workplace, to entertain myself with food. To participate in the meeting. To talk with the customer. The bulk of the work has been done already. The artificial intelligence at the prototype of the outer shell has been made. The desire of the customer was unusual. He did not want to change anything in the original object. He wanted a full copy of his wife. He wanted the copy without the basic ideal inherent to molds. The purpose for which it is necessary, he has not clarified beyond what was stipulated in the contract. We arranged a meeting with his wife tomorrow, and I would start the creating and digitizing of her image. It would not be an easy task because the customer needed an exact copy. It will not be possible to work on a flaw for the improvement of the original object as I usually did. Anyways, the work is coming to an end. This task will not take much time. To dream about the end of the day. To stop working. To watch my colleagues leave their jobs. To say goodbye and to wish good evening to every one of them. To wait until the roads are free so as not to sit meaninglessly in the traffic jam. To dream. People say outside the city there are times when there is no sun in the sky. Everything becomes dark as in the room with the closed door. But the sky does not remain empty. There is another circle in the sky. It is called the moon, in books I've read. It looks like a circle. While it is in the sky, it radiates the same light. But I don't have anyone who can confirm or deny this statement. Those who are lucky enough to go outside the city don't have an opportunity to disclose what they have seen. Alrighty guys, I think that's going to be the end of this one. I'm probably going to have a second part of this. I'm not sure when, but pretty soon. So, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And check out the game. Links will be in the description. Take it easy.